You're watching a game, you're watching TV, and you want a yummy snack. This is it, loaded vegan Tatchos. Okay, so first we're going to make the nacho cheese sauce. I use about a half a teaspoon of water to salt my water, then a half a head of cauliflower. And for this next part, I used a half of a winter squash, right? But you can use butternut squash here, you can use sweet potato, or you can use carrot. And then go ahead and boil that. But first you're going to add a large onion and then also about 5 cloves of garlic. Boil all of that until it is soft. Then it's time to blend it. Then we're going to blend it. Make sure you drain it first. Put that all inside of your high-speed blender and then add about 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast and then about 2 or 3 more cloves of garlic and 1 small jalapeno. You can take the seeds out or leave them in. If you leave them in, it's going to be warmer. I mean, it's going to be hotter. Okay, so blend it down until it's nice and smooth and see how it's starting to look like your nacho sauce already, nacho cheese sauce. Now, you can add about 1 tablespoon of sea salt and then another tablespoon of mushroom seasoning, and then your sauce is ready. You can set that aside. Then we're going to work on the rest of the elements. You can blend it up a little bit, just make sure it's well incorporated. We're going to work on the rest of the elements of the tachos. So I have some blackened mushrooms here, right? I use about a tablespoon of vegan butter melted, and then I put my sliced mushrooms in about 8 ounces of mushrooms, and then just go ahead and saute that for about 3 to 5 minutes, right? Get all the liquid out. Just the saute is going to do that. You don't have to put your seasoning on yet, but after about 3 to 5 minutes of sauteing and you see that all the liquid is out of the mushrooms, then you can go in and start putting in your blackened seasoning. And this is seasoning that I got from New Orleans, but if you don't want to use blackened seasoning, you can use any kind you want. You can use taco seasoning, anything you want here, but I just decided on this day to do blackened seasoned mushrooms. So that's what I did, and then just go ahead and saute those up a little bit more until they get nice and with a little bit of color on them, a little bit of char on them, and then set those aside because then we're going to work on the next part of the tachos, right? Because this is a layered dish. It's so yummy. It's very nutritious, right? Because it's not real nacho cheese, it's vegetable sauce and then vegetable mushrooms. And now the next part is we're going to make an avocado and vegan cream cheese crema sauce, which is delicious. Just a little bit of splash of milk, 3 tablespoons, and just blend that until it's nice and smooth. You can use your lightweight blender for this one, right? And then go ahead and use a juice of 1 lemon. Keep the seeds out of that. And then you can taste it and see if it needs a little bit of salt. You can put maybe a teaspoon of salt in it as well after your lemon juice. Now you're ready to assemble your tachos, right? Make sure that you take 1 bag of broiled tachos and broil them really nice and crispy. You don't want to make them soggy here. You want them to be nice and crispy. And then you start layering on your vegan nacho cheese. And yep, nice and yummy. Look how beautiful that cheese looks. You can't hardly tell the difference, right? And you can't really taste the difference either. If you want, you can even add a little chili powder into your nacho cheese sauce. Next, going to add those blackened mushrooms, nice and yummy. See how nice and the color came on those, how they caramelized really pretty. Layer that on. Then your next layer is going to be some tomatoes, and if you can take out the seeds on the tomato so it doesn't get too soggy. A little green onion is great. You can even add some cilantro here if you want to. And then we're going to add on our crema that we made, our nice avocado crema, nice and yummy. So that keeps it a little bit of cool with the spicy nacho sauce, just perfect. Lastly, we're going to add on some vegan bacon that I crunched up really, I microwaved up until it was nice and crispy and then chopped it up and put it on top. And there you go, your vegan tachos. Good for your game, good for a weekend meal, good for just watching movies. Your family will love them.